Afternoon, guys. Dave Canterbury, the Pathfinder School. I had a few people asking about the Nessmuk tarp that we dyed yesterday in the walnut dye video when we dyed the anorak and the axe handle. And this is the Nessmuk tarp set up in a winter camp type setup. It's a 7 foot by 7 foot tarp. It has grommet holes in it that are reinforced every 8 inches all the way around the tarp. It's been walnut dyed and dried out now, and it's set up in a winter camp environment. So if you look at the way we've got this set up now, we've got a framed in bed here with logs. We've got that stuffed with about a foot of leaves, and that will give you good protection from any conduction that you would get from the ground. You can build a fire pit right out in front of it. You can see I've got a large reflective stone here, and what that's going to give me is that's going to give me that convective heat that's going to go through and go around that shelter on the inside to heat it up real nice. Now I've got a couple logs piled up on this side over here to kind of help with the convective breeze blowing through, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I've got a tree break on this side, and I've got some trees breaking on this other side over here. With that log pile in there and that protected bed, so those leaves don't spread out on you in the middle of the night, it should be pretty comfortable. And with this fire going all night long, in a long fashion right here, you know, I don't have this thing as long as the shelter is, but I've got about a 3.5 foot fire right here, and with this reflector in front of it, it's made out of stone, it should be perfect. So with this tarp, you know, what I would recommend with these Nessmuk style tarps that I'm using with Duluth Pack Company right now, anything that's got a grommet in it, you know, could potentially tear if you pull on it hard enough. So I'll stake the back end down, run my ridge line across the top, flap the tarp over top of it, and then anything that's going to pull against this tarp to tighten it up, I'll use a bungee cord type implement for that, so it's got some spring, especially if it starts whipping in the wind real hard or you're going to pull against it real hard. You want that bungee on there because that will allow it to flap as it wants to and get pulled on without ripping your grommet holes out. So I want to show you guys this Nessmuk style tarp that I'm working on with Duluth Pack Company today. Had a couple people asking me about it yesterday, so I wanted to shoot a quick video on it today and let you see that. I'll go ahead and shoot a couple quick shots inside the shelter so you can see what this bed setup looks like on close up, and as well as the fire pit in just a few minutes. Thanks, guys. Okay, so you can see the way we've got this bed set up in here now. It's framed in with logs, staked out in the front so the logs don't roll away. It's got a good heavy dose of leaves inside the bed to combat any conduction on the ground. A wool blanket on top of that will be good to go. I've got protection over the top in case of inclement weather, and this flap over the top right here is only going to help me with the convection from the short-wave radiation of this fire going into that shelter all night long to keep it warm. This type of shelter will keep you plenty good and warm in a wintertime environment, no doubt about it.